in my car right now. I wanted to film this video because I figured what better time than now. So I know it's hard to see me. It's hard to see out here because the sun is so bright, thankfully. But I wanted to talk about why I would never join any branch of military. Now, to start off, the funny thing is when I was younger, I wanted so badly to go into the Air Force. I remember going to some sort of event and they had a booth, and everything they were saying, just, I loved it. I kept getting drawn in more and more and more. But I wanted to be a pilot. It was sort of my dream, and it was sort of my passion, and I did good in school just so that I can do that. Because my mom started telling me, well, if you want to do that, you have to do good in school. So that's what I did. But I remember looking at the requirements, and I don't have perfect vision, and that was one of the requirements to have. You have to have perfect vision. You can't wear contacts or glasses. Otherwise, that's an automatic no. And at the time, I was so devastated. But now that I look back, I'm grateful that I didn't pull through with it. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for me not meeting the requirements, I would have went. So now to get into the nitty gritty part of it, I understand that people go into the Army or into the Marines or the Navy and whatnot to protect our so-called freedom, right? And that without them fighting for us, that we wouldn't have any freedom. So they're there when we are threatened. Now, the problem that I have with this is that when we say freedom, we are not free. We're in a slave system where we have to work to get money to do anything. You think about the things that don't cost money, and it's a very short list. So in order to have material items, or even to have food that you don't grow on your own, you need money. And another reason is because when this is threatened, it's threatened by our own country, which is what combobbles my head. I would never fight for anything that I don't believe in, I guess. I wouldn't fight for anything I don't believe in. But if I believe in it and I feel good about it, then I'll have the passion to fight for it. But as for our freedom, one, like I said before, we don't have freedom, and two, it's not other people who are threatening us. I think if we had at least a fucking course of communication in our school systems, we would be able to communicate. But a lot of what's going on is provoked by us, or caused by us, or behind the scenes is not even really happening, what's going on. And that's why I would never do something like that. But yeah, those are basically my main two reasons that I would never fight for any branch of military to protect us. I would never fight for this country. Our system is completely messed up right now. But what I will try to do is try to change it. And the only way in my eyes is to change it is to go into the Congress or legislation to actually be a part of what's going on. That's why I think protests aren't too effective, because you're not really doing much. You're getting your word out, but that's about it. You're not making too much of a change. So yes, I know I have a lot of filler words. I just realized that I say and a lot, but I think it's because I'm trying to focus on driving at the same time as doing this video, and I know you're gravitating more this way, but I don't want to keep messing with it and not pay attention and then swerve into a car. That is the last thing I want. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my little rant. If you have any sort of comments or you disagree with me, please comment below. I love actually having conversations. You know, I love conversing about what other people think is right and wrong. And of course, I'm not going to let my views get in the way of what you think. So, to each his own. I said what I had to say. If you want proof, I'll give you proof. Just let me know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, well, thank you. You have a great day. Be safe. Okay, bye.